Welcome to my garage, home gym.
Gym in a garage.
Right, now before I get into more detail about each of these things inside of, or equipment slash like machinery, they're not even machinery, but you know what I mean. I just gotta quickly say how I'm sorry for the late uploads. I know I've been actually like really busy lately, like especially with school, like God damn. And since I have, I think, strained my sartorius or sartorius, I don't know how you say it, like the longest muscle in the body, like I've strained it. I just thought it's best to make a video like this, as most likely not be able to do like mountain biking or skateboarding. And yes, I'll probably will try and make a mountain biking video soon, as I just got a new one. Give more detail on that a little bit later. Right, now let's get into it. Sorry for that. The first detail that we should get into this garage is this amazingly, incredibly, I just heard like a Hello Neighbor scream up. Is this Temu light that cost me about, well, my mum about £2, £3. It does its job. It lasts quite a long time, and yeah, it gives off enough light. It gives off like a little bit of a nice atmosphere. Right, I have also had to add some repair costs to this garage, as that up there used to be a like small medium-ish crack, which basically just let like rain into here and used to make the whole front of the garage wet, but now it's completely dry thanks to Bert from TV. But as you guys can see, it pretty much does its job. Like, I had to buy a bunch of like leak-proof spray paint, a bunch of expanding foam, and some equipment towards it as well. Altogether, the cost was about, well, to be honest, it wasn't like that much, like including like paint I already had here, like for free basically. It all came down to about £25. But it's just with also this light, you can like, there's obviously motion sensor where if you press it again, the light just stays on. You basically attach magnet things on top of it and obviously onto the light, and you just stick it on. You can, when it's dead, you can just take it off and charge it at your home. Right, now get on to the big boys. Like this punch bag right here, I've had this for about like 2-3 years now. I barely used it, but now I've got more of like space to use it. Obviously, I'll get onto this bench soon, but it's retractable, like it's, well, unfoldable. But yeah, with this sort of punch bag, it's a standing up one. I filled it like 50-50 with sand and water, and it's quite stable. You can obviously take this thing off like that. I don't know why I did that, but let's just put it back on. So about this punch bag, it's got like little suspension things down here, if you can see it. Like, it's quite cool. It's like all made out of rubber in it. It is really heavy. It does its job. It is well nice. I think I got this for like Christmas, like 2-3 years ago, and it cost about like 140, but it's definitely down in price now. But you could get yourself one of these if you're into like, you know, like I mean, I mainly do it just for self-defense, not for like sports or anything. I'm not that type of guy. By the way, guys, if you want a link to any of these things, just let me know and I will try find a link for you. All right, now moving on to a dip and pull up station. Honestly, it's worth the money, but at the same time, it's not really. It's a bit shaky. That's the only downside to the stations like this. But these pull-ups are quite stable. It's mainly the dip part that's like not that well. A little demonstration. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's got these things that I'm guessing it's for like push-ups and like more calisthenics stuff. Honestly, these pretty things do like barely anything. Like if you actually try to do something proper with them, it'll just move the whole station itself. Right, now moving on to my weights selection. Right, as I say, I'm more of a calisthenics person. I'm not into like lifting weights, but I am at the same time, or not as much as I used to. These are 6 kilogram weights on top of here, the pink ones. Now down here we've got 14 kilogram dumbbells made out of steel, something like that, but they are sturdy, they are perfect. I remember my dad gave me them. And here we've got an 8 kilogram kettlebell, I can't remember what they're actually called, and this thing that I can't even use yet because my arms aren't strong enough yet, but they will be in the future. And this table is my old table from my living room. Yeah, my mum just didn't want it, so I used it for my dumbbells. And now I'm most likely not going to buy a dumbbell rack. I find no point in it. So altogether, for these dumbbells and kettlebell and all, the price will go for about like 40-ish, including all of these. Now, the bench. It's a German brand. Honestly, they do such a good job. It's comfortable, it does its thing, perfect. So with this bench is that there's a feature where you can obviously put upside down and you can grab onto this handle here. And there's these things here, and then you can obviously just retract it like this. Boom. Sorted. And obviously you can just put it back in there if you want to like stay like that. Or you can put it against the wall when you're not using, like if I'm using the punch bag, I just put it like, I'll fold it and put it against the wall and it is very good quality. They go for like 50. I got this for like £50 and like 19p, something like that on Amazon. Yo, how's it going? Jesus. Yo. Alright guys, so that's basically it for the equipment in here. Now let's appreciate some of the effort, detail and decorations, I guess, I got put into this garage. So of course, starting off, it's way more like organized. The barbecue is here with the barbecue stuff and whatever, step ladder. And here are the bikes. Here's my sexy one that I got a few days ago. I'm going to make a mountain bike video in it soon, as far as some jumps. My mom should be selling her bike soon, and the scooter I'll probably sell for like a tenner. And here we've got the paints down here, toolboxes. Obviously, some of these shelves are empty still. Alright, so this shelf here, it costs about like £28, and it's all metal. It's all good material, and it has like a 175 kilogram capacity on each shelf, apparently. Boxing gloves, more stuff in the corner, and here, it might look a bit messy, but it has saved me like a lot of room inside of this garage, like in general. Oh yeah, these are the 2 cans that I used from Home Bargains if you're looking to get something to fix your garage for cheap, or like cracks, whatever. Course, can't forget about the flooring. There are 22 tiles along this garage, and my girlfriend has obviously done it for me, as I have no clue how to do it properly. Got a little hula hoop there and a broom that I just use obviously to sweep up the floor. Alright guys, so the altogether cost of this home gym has come out to £435. Now that is actually not a lot. It's more of a budget gym. So if you're looking to make a budget gym like this yourself, try to save up some money and absolutely go for it, man. Let's make it a little self-project of yours and have fun making it. Right, before I end this video, I just wanted to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. Like, I've made it within like less than a year. 200 subscribers in less than a year. And I've seen like so many people take years to get 200 subscribers. Like for me, I feel very lucky, and I appreciate every single one of you. Oh yeah, quick little thing, these are the skateboards, here's a cruiser, gotta clean the cruiser, but oh well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give me any suggestions of what I should add to this garage at a reasonable price, and let me know if you do want to see these mountain bike junk videos, and I will see you all in the next one, and thank you very much for watching my channel, you sexy bastards. Alright, cheers!